In a world governed by fear, before mindfulness was a thing, when repressing your feelings was normal, television filled an emotional void. It's the 1960s and one dog, Huckleberry Hound, polite, consistent, and perpetually unbothered, becomes a therapist for a generation.
Oh, hey, so was Huckleberry Hound just fun and entertaining, or an ideological training tool, an emotional pacifier, and a corporate educator, soothing young viewers into accepting routine, failure, and commercial obedience? Did Huck help Cold War America raise a generation to keep calm and keep on consuming? Maybe.
I'll just check the circuits with my circuit tester. Well, nothing's wrong there. Checks out just fine.
Welcome to the Maybe Files, where nostalgia gets weird.
See, no matter what's wrong, we're supposed to fix it all spread out on the living room floor.
In the anxious hush of post-war America, a peculiar kind of emotional order emerged. It was calm, cartoonish, subtly melancholic, and deeply blue. It came from a dog who sang off-key and failed at almost everything. This was the Huckleberry Hound Show, a seemingly innocuous animated series that debuted in 1958 and quickly became a Saturday morning staple. Huck was more than cartoon comfort food. Beneath his dulcet southern drawl and genial clumsiness, he offered something deeper, a psychological balm for Cold War children.
Oh, no! Not another doggone dog!
Being a child in the 50s came with homework, house rules, and the constant background hum of nuclear anxiety. Emotions? Not welcome, especially if you were a boy. Television didn't just entertain, it stepped in as a stand-in parent. By 1960, nearly 90% of American households had a TV. Cartoons didn't just fill time, they filled emotional gaps. Huck didn't yell, didn't punish, he didn't even win most of the time. But he came back, smiled, and tried again. He taught Cold War kids how to cope, not by changing the world, but by accepting it.
My, but he's a puny one.
Well, not really. I'm small, but I'm wiry.
If your childhood included watching Huckleberry Hound, congratulations. Your first therapist was a cartoon dog. But unlike a licensed professional, Huck didn't offer breakthroughs or insight. His method was quieter and profoundly more subversive. He didn't feel outrage. He didn't resist. When things fell apart, as they always did, he smiled, dusted himself off, and tried again. Success was irrelevant. Endurance was everything. His emotional range stretched from mildly disappointed to cheerfully resigned. Keep your head down, don't make waves, and never show anger.
Well, I can take it or leave it, actual. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine.
Every episode followed the same rhythm. Set a goal, fail adorably, dust off, try again.
It's them pesky bird-brain crows.
Whether he was a cowboy, a knight, or a traffic cop, the pattern never changed. Try, fail, smile, repeat. No progress, no surprises, just calm, looping routine. And for Cold War kids growing up in a world that felt ready to explode, that kind of emotional flatline, it was strangely soothing. And that loop didn't just teach kids emotional regulation. It wasn't just emotional conditioning. It was sponsored emotional conditioning.
The biggest show in town is Huckleberry Hound for all you guys and gals. The biggest...
Of course, no emotional training is complete without a reward. And for Cold War kids, that reward came in a brightly colored box with a cartoon on it. The Huckleberry Hound Show wasn't just brought to you by Kellogg's. It was Kellogg's. Huck wasn't just a cartoon, he was a cereal salesman in a bow tie. The voice actors pitched products, the story softened you up, and before you knew it, you were emotionally bonded to cornflakes. The ads in the show became one smooth loop. Feel soothed, crave cereal. Huck kept you calm, and Kellogg's sealed the deal. This wasn't an accident. It was a strategy. Huck didn't just model politeness, he made it profitable. Because a well-behaved kid, that's a repeat customer. By the 1960s, the TV wasn't just furniture. Color sets became status symbols, and family time meant sitting in the same room while staring silently at the screen. In theory, it brought families together. In practice, it babysat the kids while parents worked, cooked, or emotionally checked out.
Huckleberry, Huckleberry Hound.
Television wasn't just telling stories, it was raising children. It imposed routines, modeled behavior, and gently filled the gaps left by tired or distant adults. Huckleberry Hound became the emotional white noise of a generation. Parents even admitted it. The TV was easy, and it kept the kids busy and the house quiet. He didn't just keep kids company. He taught them how to be emotionally manageable. Watch, don't question. Absorb, don't react. Good feelings only.
And a Huckleberry Hound Dog howdy to you TV folks.
Preferably brought to you by Kellogg's. Television became parenting on autopilot, and Huck was the pilot, cruising kids straight into a life of passive viewing and polite compliance. Was this emotional engineering? Was Huck manufacturing Cold War values in bite-sized loop segments that could play endlessly in a child's mind? Creating not just obedient children, but emotionally compliant consumers? Maybe? That's it for this file. We're classifying it as a sketchy cartoon. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so that you don't miss what we uncover next. Thanks for watching. Please join us next time on The Maybe Files.
Adios, amigos.
À la prochaine fois, quand la Scénette Express entrera dans la ville, avec le mécanicien Roquet Belles Oreilles. Wouh!